Hello, thank you very much for your feedback on last week's lesson. Here we just summarize our Sunday school lesson, try to explain certain things to us to understand the topic. The reason we treating it is basically to educate people, especially those of us who don't like Sunday school class. Yeah, so today we are going to look at lesson 21. But before that, we want to do a recap. Our last week's lesson was lesson 20, lesson 20. And lesson 20 was really interesting. Last week's lesson talks about Christian service, and our central truth was about so the reward for our Christian service will be based on its motivation as well as its quality and quantity. Yeah, so that was what we treated. And our memory verse was taken from John chapter 12, verse 16, where the Bible talks about whoever serve me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who served me. It was a blessing for us to study last week's lesson 20. But this week, we're going to look at lesson 21. Lesson 21 talks about the importance of choices, and our central truth says that a person's decision and actions affect not only his life but also the life of others. The decision that you make today will not affect you alone, but it will affect you and others. The others there are the people around us, our, our environment, our colleagues, our parents, our siblings, whoever is around you. Probably the decision that you are going to take or the action that you are going to take today will have a ripple effect on the people around you. It's either positive or negative. So it is up to you to make the right decision. And our memory verse will be taken from Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse the number 29. And it says that this day I call the heavens and the earth as witness against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live. The lesson outlines David's unwise action. Under it, we have God's purpose, David's willfulness. Second one, we have God's discipline. We have David's remorse, choice of faith, the right choice made. Then David's response, David's shepherd heart, and utter recommended David's obedience. Let's dive in. Our lesson text is being taken from Second Samuel chapter 24, from verse 1 to 19. And let's summarize the story. So the story it's about David, who commanded his servant as Joab to do a census. He wanted to know the number of people Israel was having at that particular time. So he commanded his servant Joab to do that census for him. And Joab asked a question, and David just ignored the question the servant asked. So the Bible said that the king's word prevailed over the servant's word. So Joab went on with certain men to count the number of people Israel was having. And after the counting, he brought outcome of the assignment given to him by the king. And the Bible said that early in the morning, David had much trouble. And the word of the Lord went to the prophets, that's God, who was David's seer, and that the Lord told him to go and deliver a message to David. And God gave David three options. Three options. But let's look at the options in verse 2. Now he said, go and tell David, this is what the Lord says. I'm giving you three options. Choose one of them for me to carry out against you. So God went to David and said to him, shall there come on you 3 years of famine in your land, or 3 months of fleeing from your enemies whilst they pursue you, or 3 days of plagues in the land? Then think over it and decide how I should answer the one who sent. This was given to David. The Lord said, number one, 3 years of famine. Number two, 3 years of your enemies pursuing you. And number three is 3 days of plague. So David answered the prophets and he said that let us fall in the hands of our God, not men. David made the right choice. Now, to summarize it, at the long run, the Lord brought the punishment to the Israelites. He killed the people, not David's family alone, but the people around David, the people in Israel, those who were with David, the ordinary people who David took the decision because he was the leader. This is something that every leader must understand, that we don't just take decisions like that, but the decision that you want to take, did you consult God? Did you ask for permission from God? Did you ask for clarification? Did you pray to God? Were you led by God to take that decision? Many a times we think because we are leaders, no one will punish us. So we have the authority, we have the power to take certain decisions. David had the power, but yet still God punished him because he took the wrong decision. And it's affected the people around him. Listen, this is something we need to pay attention to. We are not just anybody, but we are people called to represent God. So if you are leading His people and you take a decision that is not the right decision, it is going to affect us. It is going to affect the people of God. God bless you once again. And I believe that you take the right decision and make the right choices in life. God bless you. Stay tuned. Sunday school, it's God's business. Sunday school, it's my good business. Sunday school, it's our good business. See you next week.